Hello everybody. I didn't know if I'd be back, but here I am. We have a little bit of a weird one here. I recorded something without audio, and I'm putting audio on now. And what we're doing is getting the free-to-play tickets so you guys can use on the Step Up banner. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. So in order to do that, you need to completely grind up this new Trunks. And in order to do that, I have already done some grinding off screen before I even click record, but what I'm showing you now are the two different support memories you can use to make it easier. Both of them will increase your drop rate by a significant amount. So to get the most drop rate, you just want to bring LRs and that support memory, and we need to do two new stages. One of them drops the Trunks himself. So as you can see here, Oolong is going to show up and give us some support on this. Then we'll go over and actually battle this Broly now. The nice thing about these story mode missions is that they are very quick, very simple. I don't even know why I bother moving characters around. I think I was just having fun in the morning. But you can just click auto and it does all this on its own. And if I remember correctly, you're going to see something pretty crazy. You can get a lot of units in one run. So this only took me maybe 4 or 5 runs. I don't think I used a boost on this one. I may have. You can go back in the video and look if you really want to know. But yeah, the infamous Dokkan loading times. After you're done with that, yeah, look at all those Trunkses I got. It's crazy. We're gonna move on to the Awakening Metal stage, which is the second new stage. You just go in here, same thing, use either the Oolong or the Bulla and Vegeta from GT, and the exact same effects will happen. I believe the boost rate is 85%, I could be wrong, it was up on screen earlier, so you could just tell if you want to go back and look. But same situation, go here, beat this event as fast as possible, and you'll see on my team, of course in slot 7, is someone who just recently got his Easy A. I am working on a video for him because, again, I don't know if I'm gonna do this whole YouTube thing all the time, but I for sure will be making a video on him because he is my favorite unit. He is one of my favorite units of all time, and he's very good. I'm very excited to be using him again, so I definitely want to show him off and have some fun. So after that, I don't know if we do the other mission first or we just go straight into Awakening, but we'll see. So just, like I said, look at all those things you're getting every single time. I think we go straight into the next event, which I do have a video coming out on as well, Trio and Danger. So you can get a whole bunch of little crystals from this, and I don't go over it on this video, but you'll be able to trade these crystals in for some pretty wacky stuff. Wacky in a good way. But for the purpose of this video, we're just doing it once. Oh, a little tip here. So you can get boosts for movie bosses and heroes. So, funnily enough, there is one character that is both. There's only one character that's both, and that is Hirudegarn Tapion. And bear with me while I type. Look at that. He is the only character that's on both categories. So you can boost your percent. I think it's only like 15%. But still, 15% over the course of how many times you need to run this event, it's going to be substantial. So make sure you bring him on your team. Funnily enough, this event also has some link level boosting effects. I believe it has 4 times link level rate, which is very good. But again, we're not going into all that here. We're just gonna complete this for the mission, get some boost on, because these crystals, like I said, they give you some pretty crazy stuff. Go in here, piece this up. I'm curious, because I've been using the new Broly, I'm curious to see what his attack stat is compared to what it is now. We'll see. Maybe this was post EZA. I don't remember. We'll see. We'll be able to tell immediately. Yeah, this is post EZA. Look at that 23 million attack stat. Oh, jeez. God, this guy's so good. 43 million on a crit. I know it's a free-to-play event, but I mean, 43 million? Come on. That's just nuts. I actually can't think of another unit that just does that on turn 1. I mean, Selmax is crazy, but he doesn't do that. At least he hasn't done that for me. Then again, I do have this guy rainbowed, and Selmax is not rainbowed for me. Okay, but to finish the rest of the missions, you can see I'm getting impatient here. All you gotta do is boost up that Trunks, and I'll show you that real quick. I'll also show you my build on him. I go through it pretty quick. But for this Trunks, he's a free-to-play unit, and I think he also has a target mechanic, so full dodge. I mean, he's not going to be winning you fights by tanking anything. He's also not going to win fights by killing anything. So a unit that you're just throwing on the team like this, your sole purpose for him is to just not die, and that's exactly what I built him like. You do also get one of him from completing the missions. I don't think I showed that. So if you just complete the level, you do get your first one. So if you want to collect him first, that way you're not farming it too many times. I mean, with these events and boosts, you always end up getting way too many of what you're going after in the first place. But now there we got him up, and you'll see after I do that, we'll get some missions completed. And he's also, like the new Paragus, he does not EZA, and I don't think he's going to EZA, which is something that we've all been kind of collectively asking for, is to stop immediately EZAing these free-to-play units, because instead of them having like a shelf life of maybe a year or two, they have a shelf life of like a couple of months. Because even if this guy's not great right now, there will be a day in the future where he gets his EZA where he could be great, but if he EZA'd right away, then there's no chance of him ever being great. So, I go over his... You can pause there and look if you want to see what he does, but pretty much he just is like a free-to-play standby target mechanic. Sorry, not standby, just target mechanic unit. But like I said, if he's going to be targeted by a bunch of attacks, I just don't want him to get hit. I could be building this guy totally incorrect, but in my opinion, something like this, you just want him to dodge. You just don't want him to die. And then once you're done with that, who did I miss? Oh, a little bit more there. I instinctively tag everything. I have a rainbow tag. See the rest of my... I'll go for my tags and stuff later. I think one of the biggest pitfalls people have in this game is not tagging and organizing their box, because I organized myself pretty thoroughly around the 3rd anniversary, and I have been much happier. But there you go, you get 1 stone from the actual event, and then you get tickets, which is the important stuff, and we're going to use those here in a second too. I don't remember exactly what I got, but I remember that the things I got from this I didn't have, which were pretty huge. Because like I said, I've been playing for a long time, so most of the stuff I don't have is newer. But we'll go ahead and get to the summons. That's everyone's favorite part. As of recording this, I have a little bit closer to 400 stones now, so I'm probably going to put out a really small summoning video. For the new units that come out. I think it comes out tomorrow, like tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. or tomorrow like night at like 2 a.m. so I guess that would be more closer to Saturday. Either way, I'll be probably summoning on them too. Yeah, that Gohan right there, I did not have him, so that was huge for me. He's not very good, so I don't really care, but I'm a collector, so I like to have at least one of everything, even if it's not going to be something I use. He will probably stay at Link level 1 for the rest of time. Then again, he could EZA, and he could be crazy. And there's not really a good competition for just kid Super Saiyan Gohan right now, so... Who knows? Maybe he'll come out and be crazy. There's this stupid song again. I gotta download a playlist so I don't have to listen to this trash. Sorry about that. Who's the one oh yeah, this Tech Boo. I did not have that Tech Boo. I do have a whole bunch of that Android 21 though. For some reason, she's one of those units that just keeps showing up for me. But this Tech Boo is new. And I obviously always lock him up. And that's all I have for you guys this time. Thanks for coming by. I will probably do a video on the new Broly, and then maybe some of the missions too, but I'll definitely have a summon video up as well. Thanks for stopping by.